Big cost, y'all. These are people we want to be around them. You know? Why they make fun of us individually and live off of it. It's almost over, Goddess. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how much it hurts me seeing you go through certain stuff. You're the mother of all life. Your son is separating us now. All this abuse, this money, everything. This shit's almost over. Trust me. Trust me. I'm telling you. You know. It's karma on the whole planet for what they've done to the black woman. Best believe. I was just talking to my mom just now. You know. It's all karma here for what's been done to our species. Best believe. We almost there, you know. That's why you can tell when you speak about it how people get. You know. You gotta wish them well. You know, all the way on their way out. Y'all see, like they joke and laugh. They happy living off of us. You know. But best believe y'all that same energy of them like laughing like that same energy that they give out while laughing, whether they know it or not, them living off of us, how we divided and how they just happy while we in this state like this, trust me, that karma, that backlash gonna be even stronger, you know, for what they've done, you know, and what they trying to run from. That's why I be saying, like, I'm not saying that I'm wishing for their demise and stuff, but y'all can't get mad at me for pointing out how I'm happy that the sun is separating us, even if it is tearing them up from the inside out. When I'm in the worst case of what the system could give a person, or you know what I mean, and it's like they all laughing and it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's to an extent that even them just laughing how they was, they just having fun or whatever, right? But a lot of people don't even know how deep embedded this destruction really is. And that's the saddest part, because they mom and dads lied to them. They ain't tell them who he was, you know what I'm saying? They acted like to their kids as if we was all one human race. Well, and they mom and dad probably, enjoy the rest of your day, reflection, peace, power, abundance. They mom and dad probably thought that we was all one human race, you know? But the sun is showing that right now, really, who's supposed to be here and who's not. And I'm just so glad that this shit is happening. I'm gonna just let this shit play out, let them laugh, think whatever they want to think, all the way on their way out. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And enjoy the rest of your day, goddess. You know? They can think whatever they want to think while the sun is separating us right now. You know? For real, for real. But this is even more so why I tell y'all, like, as like, you know, I don't want to be around people no more. Because the majority of people, they either don't know what's going on, or even more so, me being a neuromelanated being, all they're going to do is be a liability to just be around me off of them not knowing what's going on and just trying to provoke me. And I'm going to be honest with you, even in the area that I'm in, with how much people try to provoke me in this area, y'all, I know if I wouldn't even if I get my money up and stuff, I wouldn't stay in this area, be around this area, because I know the type of jealousy that's been upon me off of me being in this worst state of living and stuff, and still being strong and still staying steadfast and on the same shit. What do y'all think would happen? They see me in another BMW and fly as shit and everything, and not in this financial struggle. All that shit's gonna pick up tenfold. You know what I mean? I don't want to be around that shit. I know these people have like a natural jealousy towards me and the information that I came into and knowing who I am. So I wouldn't want to make it worse by getting money and then being around people just for them to try to provoke me even more. You know what I'm saying? Are you going home? Man, I'm on the front. I'm on the front line for us, man. No, I'm not. I wish I had that, but I'm on the front line for us, man. I'm on the front line for us. I'm out here suffering. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna be all right though, because I know what's happening. That's why I'm gonna be all right. Don't matter whatever humiliation, ritual, how it feels, or whatever. Enjoy the rest of your day, God. You know, I'm gonna be all right. You know, this shit is a test. You know, the fact that I know it's a test, I'm not getting like emotionally attached to it or anything like that. I'm just letting people feel how they want to feel. They can think how they want to think. You know, and I'm just literally gonna I'm gonna be all right all the way on my way out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stay attached to this or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense for me to, you know. it's for me to be like within this stuff like that. You know, I'm more so just staying positive. You know what I'm saying? And letting this shit play out. Let's believe, y'all. Let me get these fucking sodas. I got you. How y'all doing? You're welcome. I got it. Got it. Yeah, you know. I don't really got no more energy to get in shit, y'all. It's like my depression around this shit and my awareness is I feel like I can't even play along no more, you know? I'm exhausted around that. You know? For real. You gotta love kids regardless, you know? Kids are the most beautiful thing, you know what I mean? You gotta love kids, you know? Nah, I'm not. I'm not good at all, Eli. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not at all, man. I mean, I haven't been in a while, but I'm really not. I'm not at all, bro. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it and make it seem like I am, you know. I'm not at all, but I'm being strong amongst it, and I'm still giving out positive energy, and I'm making sure that I'm not reactive towards a lot of the stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and lie, you know. But I feel like y'all here. I'm supposed to speak to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't got nobody but y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't got nobody but y'all. But you know, it works together because I was supposed to speak to y'all. You get what I'm saying? I was supposed to give y'all this information and stuff like that. It came with this. Like people spend their whole days trying to provoke me off of me talking about the same thing, as if like this shit isn't all the way gone yet. They try to provoke me and get me either to react or stop speaking about it. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like they act like it's like a big thing when they see me like, oh, here he goes, you know what I mean? It's like that educational system is still up, right? So of course I'm gonna still speak about it. That medical field is still here, right? You know, you heard that little cough, that fake cough, because the white girl, she heard what I said. Like people get offended by the truth, you know, and attack people that speak truth. I'm tired of being attacked by people that's protecting toxicity off of their stuckness towards the lies. You feel me? It's just in the way, you know. It's in the way, y'all. It's causing me a lot of damage, and I don't got no more for it. I really don't got no more for it, you know. That's just me being honest with y'all. I can't sugarcoat it. That's why I'm like, I don't even know how y'all even got energy for this shit. Let me know how y'all got energy for this shit, you know, because I definitely don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing my black woman going through what she going through. Let me get this door for her. There you go, guys. How you doing today? You're welcome. Yeah, you know, I'm on the front line for us and stuff, but you know, I'm done with this shit. Honestly, I don't even want to be. If I can go to sleep right now, I would have already just went to sleep. I'm gonna be honest and just skip this day. You know, I don't even want to be awake right now. You know, if I could just go to sleep right here, I would just go to sleep right here and just skip this day. I'm really trying to skip those days as fast as possible towards what the sun is doing right now. To be honest with y'all, I'm just on some like I'm done. thinking about just going into your bathroom and closing the stall and acting like I'm just in the bathroom and just going to sleep. I'm really thinking about doing that right now. I'm tired, yo. I don't got no energy to do this shit. I'm about to just get this check. I'm about to get tatted. What it is, unicorn. Hope everything is good with you, man. You're alive. That's a good thing. That's right. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is so crazy. This shit is real, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Even that shit is just so crazy. I feel like all black men that's homeless, like we should just like come together or some shit. You feel me? I ain't even gonna front. All I see in this mall is homeless black people. I saw like 2 or 3 goddesses. I saw like 4 or 5 guys, all having like a big ass backpack. All got the same look on their face. It's just like this shit is crazy, yeah. It's crazy how like just because some of us aren't able to swim good enough in the system, like we just get looked ahead of, like as if like we not black or something, even by our own people, you know. I just hope that a lot of y'all have that same, as these years go on, this year right here, and even the year after this. I hope that energy that how everybody has, like, that's like they don't even, because you know how it is when you're a black person. When you're a black person, you get looked past even when you have money. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody trying to fuck you, for real, for real. Other than that, it's just jealousy and envy trying to get you to not have that, right? But I hope that that energy, that how a lot of people overlook black people when they see our struggles, us like homeless, poverty, and all of that. I hope that y'all keep that same exact energy all the way throughout this year, going forward. Like keep that same fucking energy. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep that same fucking energy. You know, don't be trying to switch up at the last as more and more information comes out, and as to an extent where even y'all that's like laughing at us or acting like we're not noticed or we're nothing and shit, when it gets harder to do that off of the realization of the frequency of the planet and all of us knowing who we are, you know? Because I know a lot of y'all already are trying to break from that energy as if like trying to love on black people now. It's only happening here in this area where it's like they're still acting like not like that and still having like a stuck upness in this area is because this is the first slave state. So it's sad to say, but this is gonna be one of the last states that it picks up in like that off of this being the first slave state, you know? Like all the other states are gonna go through it, and this is gonna be one of the last, you know. Like it's people where I'm at out here still acting like everything is everything, or even like certain stuff isn't to come because of all the money that's flourishing in this area, as if like us we're not at a state that we're in or what's happening with our species. You know what I'm saying? It's only because the money that's in this area. That's it. You know. So it's like once you really realize this and shit, you don't get like emotionally attached. You don't get emotionally attached, you know. But I do want to skip the days faster. You know what I'm saying? I want to skip the days a lot faster. You know, this already going fast, but like I just want to sleep. I don't really have energy to like fake like everything is cool or as if like I'm happy. I'm happy what I'm living in, or you know, none of this. I don't have, because for the longest I've been damn near like faking like everything is everything, you know, amongst my awareness, as if like I don't know what I know to just make it to your next day, and I don't even think I can do that no more, you know, because I feel I can't fight how I feel about what I'm living in as a black man and what I'm seeing. I can't act like the next black man that's ignoring it, or the next guy that's acting like it's not going on with our entire species. I can't fake like that no more, y'all. You know, even amongst all of them acting like that, you know what I mean? A lot of it, put it like this, a lot of the black people, because they already know what's going on, they'll ignore you even faster as a black person, even faster than a white person will ignore you. You know, to fit those shoes. You get what I'm saying? For real, y'all. I'm telling y'all no lies, you know. I'm telling y'all no lies. day almost over though. I look at it, I got like 3 more hours. For real. The day's almost over. Like 4 more hours. I can just go to sleep. Go to the next day. Freezing me with this cold weather and none of that shit. It's just not happening, man. Make sure y'all get a lot of sun. Y'all Latino, right? My son is half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. That's why I'm in this situation, homeless. I've been fighting for my son the past 5 years. I'm waiting on a DNA test now. That I had to hire a private investigator just to locate her. You know, she still didn't take the test yet. I took the test the day before Thanksgiving. I'm waiting, but make sure y'all get a lot of sun though. You know, your veins are green like me. Your ancestors, you know, the Mayans, Aztecs, and Incas. What our sun is doing right now, white people, Asian, you see how red white people are looking? The sun is tearing them up because they unnatural. They don't have a connection to the trees, the soil, and stuff like you and me, you know? But it's karma because of, you know, the conquistadors did, man. Like all this truth is coming out about organic people, you know what I mean? And we just got to remember, like, you know, Asians, but Filipino and Vietnamese people, they're the same genetics as you. They're melanated. That's why Filipino and Vietnamese people, they get treated bad by the Asians because the Asians know those are the organic ones. You know what I'm saying? But I study genetics though. I've been in like all the hospitals. I talked to a lot of the surgeons, the doctors and shit. Yeah, I got like a podcast. I'll be speaking on that. But enjoy y'all day though.
Cuando estés trabajando, te digan, como hay veces este público,
yeah, this my. Yeah, y'all. I was talking to one of the Latino guys, and I was talking to him about fighting for my son and stuff like that. I was telling him, like I told y'all, even in the worst of my situation or what I'm going through, I'm still making people aware of who they are. Ain't nothing more important than that. You know? Ain't nothing more important than that. That's more important than me going to work, having a job. My mental capacity ain't even all the way there for that shit. Me knowing what I know. And it's just like, it's causing too much mental anguish for me to play stupid because it's like I care too much. I just don't have no energy for it. I don't even think I'm even going to call my job and let them know I quit. I don't have no energy for it no more, y'all. It's like, with my mental capacity and what I'm dealing with, like, the wrong thing might set me off at that job, and I'm just gonna walk out because of my mental health, like my awareness around everything and shit. I just don't have the patience for it. I mean, I could go to my gym, but I don't even have the energy to go to my gym. I really don't have the energy for shit, y'all. I just had the energy really like to stand still. It's like my brain, the trauma, the cold weather, like I don't have energy to be doing all these moving with like a backpack with I can't even close with one strap. I gotta put on the front. I brought my clothes and stuff like as if like I was gonna go to work today, but I don't have the energy for that shit. I just don't. You know? I don't have the energy for it. And it's sad because it's like it shouldn't be to that extent, that bad like that, but this is what awareness does. You get to your point where it's like, you know, it's like whatever with that shit, you know? But I just gotta wait the rest of this shit out, you know? But one of the things that I know also that I learned off of like psychological like behavior and stuff is this, y'all. Like I didn't notice how much kids pay attention to like mom and dad until like I had my own kid and I start to see like a lot of mannerisms that like a lot of like older people have, right? If they have kids, or even if you see them without their kids, they have like the same like behavior way of like acting as far as like the characteristics and traits. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all no lies. Like it's like the same ones, you know, the same characteristics and traits. And when you really realize it, like you be like, and once you really know it how it is, you be like, damn. Even if you see a kid by itself that have any of these characteristics and traits, you're gonna be like, they picked up on this from mommy and daddy, you know. So it starts young, you know, with like that, with like the concept of like the stuck upness, the self absorbedness, the entitlement, the avoidant energy towards real issues. It all starts young, and when they pick up on it, they see the way their mom and dads are, or how they carry themselves, the way they treat a homeless person, da da da. All of that picks up to your point. That becomes like even the kids' regular behavior. You get what I'm saying? To a point where it's like that, it's a secondhand nature to the point of them acting just like that. You know, so it's very, very important. Like I see how much moms and dads are really damaging kids. You know, really damaging kids. Like the thing that I was telling y'all about like the watch, the thing when people look on the watch and stuff to, it's something that people do to avoid homeless people. Like that's one that's in the category, just like the nose, just like the cough, just like the spit on the ground. Another thing is that thing with the wrist, like, you know, a little kid did it, and she came. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 doors. I'm all the way at the end of one of the doors. They could have came on all the other door side, but they came on my side. And when they came on my side, I know children naturally gravitate towards me, so I'm not mad at that. Kids usually always come close to me, but it's just how like she put her hand on her thing. I know like, you know, off of her, and she did it when she looked at like my bag and stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I already know like if I was to meet like her mom and dad, they probably would have that same behavior. As soon as they see me, they can tell or whether they're right or wrong and think like I'm homeless. They have like that energy. No boy can't talk to you or anything like that. You know, it's real. You know, very, very real. Very, very real. So you just gotta just see it for what it is. Nothing more, nothing less, for real. One thing I am glad about though with the shit that's happening, with us y'all is this. I'm gonna tell you another thing that would make me crash out. I'm glad that even though like, you know what I mean, I have days where I give up on myself off of the depression of my awareness of what's going on and what I'm living in as a black man. It's like I forgot what I was even gonna say, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm so uncomfortable right now being around these people and stuff, but I can't be just because of my financial situation. I'm like forced to be around people right now, and that's something that's really bothering me. Like that's why I'm sitting here. I just don't want to be deep in the mall, but I don't want to freeze either right now. You know, matter of fact, I'm about to go in the bathroom. 'Cause I don't even want to see these people coming over here. I'd rather sit in the bathroom. Real shit. I'm about to sit in the bathroom, y'all. I'll deal with the people coming in and out of the bathroom, but I don't want to be around people, though. But that's the setup. That's like that on purpose, too. Just think about it. If you're just really just going through a stressful time or a financial struggle, you should at least be able to be alone, right? And be by yourself. You can't even do that. Actually, the more you start struggling, the more it like forces you to be around people, and even in certain places that you would have to go to be around more people without a place to have to live yourself, where that creates more of a mental struggle in itself, you know. And that's not by accident, y'all. Even when I was financially struggling, I didn't have to be around people and shit like that, you know. I mean, when you know what I'm saying. But now me going through this extent, it's like I can't. Only places I can go is a mall, a library, and a college. But even in those places, it's certain stuff how you'll get harassed off of people knowing you're struggling, where you just can't break free, you know. And you're dealing with enough off of just going through a situation alone. You feel me? Not trying to hurt no one or nothing. But this shit is just crazy as shit, y'all. I want to, for real, I might just walk to your other bathroom. I know it's like another bathroom in here. They got like way more. They got way more. It's like a more closed zone. But I don't even want to walk through the mall to even walk past all the people. I don't want to be around nobody, y'all. I don't even want to walk through the mall to get to that bitch. You feel me? Real shit, man. And the crazy part is, like, say, like, hypothetically speaking, if I was to, like, go on the couch out there and fall asleep, I guarantee you I'll wake up to the security. You know what they're going to say? You can't go to sleep here. You know? Like, it's like illegal to be homeless. And even when it's in places where it's not illegal, they show you it's illegal. Off of, like, when you're just trying to get any type of peace or be alone, like, you'll get harassed and shit. You'll get told shit. Like, literally, I seen it multiple times with people where it's like I've been in the same mall where I seen people that's not in my situation, and like even after like a meal or something, and they fall asleep on that couch, and nobody say shit. Don't nobody say nothing, no security, no nothing. But let me fall asleep in that bitch though. I guarantee you, less than 5 minutes, they're gonna, oh, you can't sleep in here. You know what I mean? Because I'm financially struggling. I'm homeless. It's abuse, y'all. I'm just glad everybody's picking up and noticing it now, how bad it really is, you know? I just had no more energy to get this shit, y'all. Like, I'm signed out. I'm gonna be honest, I signed out of this shit. You know? I signed out of this shit, y'all.
Then you will feedback.